Yes, today in this session, I am going to explain what are the facilities you can take from this particular Vibrionic machine, basically designed to imprint the thought. How we can imprint the thought by different means, and also the utilization of this machine is. I'll check where some shining is. We can avoid shining. Yes, we can how this can be useful for the astrologer, how this is useful for the some the Vastu consultant, how it is useful for the homeopathic practitioner and batch flower remedy practitioner. All we will see in this now today. Okay. Means those who are already having the machine, see, they can do it in their own machine. It is not, I'm not advertising this machine, but the similar way you can use your machines also in the similar way. There may be some less facility in whatever you are having. Let me adjust a little bit so that it is visible to you all. Yes, I think so. Now it is perfect. So now we'll see what are the facilities in this now, and what are facilities in, everybody within those are having my machine. They'll be wondering, because if you take just like an Apple phone, if you wait for some time, you are going to get a better model. Like that, similarly, here my innovation keeps on running. Now my latest machine with a Nada Param Brahma is I already given to 5 to 6 people. That has everything. Even the other radionic rates like Copen Labs and Dallavar and so many Ruth Drown, all those remedies, all that number can be accommodated into, can be accommodated into our remedy. Yes, our machine. So that is a thing. That is the advantages that in that particular machine. But here it is so compact and it has everything we can analyze. Today we will do one operation after the other operation to understand about this particular machine. Okay. Now, first operation. What is the basic operation? Basic operation is we can make a remedy. We can imprint the thought from this machine to the water or a pills. I already told you many times that we tried to imprint the thought directly without this machine. It is possible. I never say it is impossible. It is possible. But every time you want to get the same result. When you want to get the same result, that time that thought should be coded into a numerical code or geometric code. That code, that means thought should be converted into a numerical or geometrical code so that it will give the consistent result. Okay. So now I will this one of in the same session, I will tell you how to code any thought into a numeric code in the same machine. I will do that is one of the topic. So what is the basic functions of this machine? Let us see. We'll take the Narayani mixtures. I will take one example how you can imprint the Narayani mixtures thoughts. You now by now you must have understood what is the advantages of having coded thought imprint and just direct imprint. I told many times that if you, it is possible that you can imprint the thought directly into the water and pills, but that time it depends on your that particular day's mood and how your family members are with you on that particular day, or you can say any of your partner has made means thoda चकमक चल रहा है, तो that will imprint your medicine. Means any imbalance in your mind will affect that particular day's imprinting into the thought. For that reason only, we in a very good mood, after having a nice conversation, having a nice bath, having a nice environment, when you derive a number, that number will represent today, tomorrow, and even 100 years after that also will have the same effect, fragrance, or thought, you can say. Once thought is coded into a number, that is fixed. Suppose you can't insert any other thoughts into that coded number. Okay. For that reason, we need to follow the rates for imprinting the thoughts to get the consistency in our thought transferring process. Okay. Now I'll make a simple remedy and you'll see how. Okay. I'm going to do a remedy, calming mixture. That's very much important, is used in all over the so many combinations they use, because our mind is very, very powerful. If you can cool down your mind, most of our remedies, most of our problem will be solved. Okay. So now we will take the calming mixture. That is, this machine is basically designed for 336. I already also explained you, base 10 is having a 2 megapixel camera. When olden times, Reliance started with a 2 megapixel camera. That was a revolution. We used to see the videos, or you can say news. So that was the revolution. We thought, oh, what a fantastic thing. Within 2 megapixel, we can take a photograph. That time also, we were able to recognize the person whom we are taking the photograph. And now, cameras are improved like anything. Now we have wonderful cameras in our mobile phone. Now 5 megapixel, that is a 2 megapixel is equivalent to base 10. And the 5 megapixel equivalent to base 44. And nowadays we get 108 megapixel. That is equivalent to 336. If I am selling a beautiful mobile, today's mobile, new generation mobile, I try to put the maximum megapixel so that accuracy can be increased. And when you zoom that picture, still it doesn't split into pixels. So that's what we use here, only base 336. And our guru scientist, the Jan Combe, always use the base 336. In his website, he's used only base 336 number and converted into a musical sequence. So why he has not used the base 10 rates? He would have used it. But why he used only 336? He also considered it as a perfect combination, perfect number of having base 336. So I am using base 336 here. A calming remedy. Calming, what is the rate? 4234926. 4234926. See, When you utter this number 4234926, 4234926, you see first remedy is 4, 2, 3, 4, 9, 9, 2, 6. 4234926. Now it is set for the calming. You know, once upon a time, there were the radionic machines and vibronic machines sold without a potentizer. You know, that was my first machine, which brought, there is no potency only. The main, it will create that particular vibration of calming. So likewise, even potency doesn't matter actually. Potency really doesn't matter. But when you want to tonify, balance and sedate, three things are there in the potency range. You can say from 0 to 200. We can say they are all, there is a tonifying potencies. Tonifying potencies. From 200 to 50 potency, they are all balancing potencies. So here we have from 1x to 100 So see, from up to 50 because that's why all our balance remedies are in 50 potency. So 50 potency up to 50 it is balancing, and from above 50 to the 10 it is reducing. How it is, how when we are using all those things, from 0 to 200 we want to do any supplementation of any like vitamins, minerals, and the amino acids, or which we want to know supply. We want to, just like in a crude form, we want to give in the smallest form. Generally we use based on the property of that particular either vitamin or amino acid. You should see that what level it is there in our body. I already talked many times about the biochemic combination, biochemic medicine. But in biochemic, why it is selected as a 3x for a so many salt except silica and paramphos? We know there are 12 salts. Out of that, silica and phosphoric paramphos are in 12x potency, because we want to match at what level it is existing in our body. The same level we want to supply so that it can absorb easily. Okay, for that reason, this from 0 to 200 it is supplementing. From 200 to 50 potency it is balancing, and from above, from 50 to 10 it is the sedation. We are reducing that. Now, since this particular machine has advantages of having the stick pad, see, in my previous machines, I used to give the one black, the acrylic sheet will be attached. Below that, I put some scalar coil for the thought transferring. Here, I have made I made it, and this will come from the bottom. I have set the circuits all below, just below this plate, so that accommodation problem can be solved. I can compact things all in the one place. So here I put a circuit inside so that you can use this as stick pad. For example, this already I am set for calming 30. Calming, but the potency they advise is 30. We'll see whether is it the same or what we'll do. I think it's not visible there. I'll find out something. Yeah. Okay. I'll just take, you see, I am dialing from 10 to slowly I am moving with the person in my mind. either in the mind or you can write in a small sheet of paper.
Sir, it
Okay.
was not visible. Can you please make the machine position in a way where we can see your hand moving on the
Yeah, that's
plate?
I was trying. I was trying. I'll just come disconnect this first so that. So see, yeah, see that this number I'll take from the top. See, I'll be with a center finger. I'll be rubbing this rubbing plate or stick plate. It is called. I'll already set to the uh, calming, and for whom we are dowsing, because everybody's the level will be different. So for our we put a we are writing in the small chit that the person's name or his any sample. Let us keep in the in well. So this particular person we are giving the calming, and always radionics and vibronics, if you use the stick pad, then only it gives the wonderful result. That is for sure. So means radionic vibronic machine means the stick pad and the rubbing plate. That is that's all. Or you can say you can use a pendulum. So now here what we do, we take slowly we move, and 3 times only you have to check. Don't no need to check more time. Then you are so okay. Again, I will see what how we can do. Okay, like that. We will remove it. Keep on moving, and we'll see at what place we get. Now we have come to 1000x, because all my V Krishnamurti Guruji's all remedies are 1000x. For that reason, I have added that potency here so that my uh, my colleagues or my person should not suffer. So I'll just going through. See, I am getting around 200. See, I am getting a stick. Okay. Stick means pakka, you will, this is a fantastic thing. It is there is a far theories behind it, but still, when I'm getting a stick, it's pakka. My finger is, getting stick here. So we can see that this particular Mr. Suresh needs the calming at what potency? 200 C potency. This is how you can 100% you can try this, and you have to do like this. And you can see now next question is, with this person, after putting it here, the calming, how many percent it will have a calming? How many percent this remedy, the calming 30, is going to help him? Also can be found out through this. So you have a percentage knob here. Percentage knob in our demo in today's class, we will be using it many times by for analyzing the organ level, energy in the organ level, and again we will add the remedies to that. And after adding remedy, what percentage it will come, that like that we will study. Okay, now we'll study whether calming out of the, see, I already told you many times that when you are measuring any positive energy, it should start from 100. And when you are any negative energies like bacteria, or you can say black energy, that you should start from 0. Now straightway rotate with a fingertip. See, I am getting a stick here. So 90% of his problem, it will 90% of problem will be solved by this calming potency 200 C, and that person will be better. And now there are few new buttons here. The reverse, pulsate and treat. Pulsate, treat and are all there. Earlier it was there. And reverse LED. When you should know what to reverse, when to reverse, I will be telling it in within the next few minutes. Okay. So infuse, whenever you are clicking this, we can this whenever pressing this, it will come, and also pulsate, it will come. I'll just put some power supply and I'll show you that. Yes, it has come to a little bit near. Yeah, here is a power supply, and this is for Dr. Suvarna. For that reason, I have not made the card slot. The for whom we are giving in the during the course, our trainees will be given in a card slot also. It will have a card slot also. That's an interesting thing. Along with all the things, it will have a card slot. Now we have understood that it can give the 90% relief in the particular problem. So that's enough. This is the first way how we have done it, how we have transferred the rating into the remedy. This is same thing when you want to have give in the pulsate mode. Make sure that reverse button is not glowing. Okay. So like that, we can do the distance healing. Distance healing, and again, you convert this 10, 20, 30 into the minutes. Okay. You can just verbally speak thing and you can connect. Is it 10 minutes is enough? Like that. See, you are looking, even the machine is itself is shaking. That much stick I am getting it here. So that means the from 0 to 100 you can convert into the minutes also. Now how much minutes it is giving? Around 8 minutes. So you can say that approximately the 8 minutes is required to give the calming to that particular person. So like that, this percentage knob is fantastic thing. I told you, those who are using my other machines, they can use this last knob as a measurement knob. I already told you. So not to get afraid that anything new and how my machine is not so efficient, not like that. Ever all machines are very efficient, and I made with the same dedication and devotion. Okay. So like that. Now again bring it to, so that you will come to know when you want to transmit at that time. It is almost 8 minutes required to give this treatment. Okay. Now again we'll take something else. We can put in the mode, and now I removed the witness. It is generally whatever we are the writing the person's name, they are called as a witness. So I'll be talking that's like a witness, so that even there are so many things. Generally we should know what are the best witnesses. What are the best witnesses means there are levels of witnesses. Levels of witnesses means the first level is any of the body parts of that particular person. Body parts means yes. What are the different type of witnesses? One is the hair sample, nail sample, means direct from the body, or you can say one drop of blood in the blotting paper. That we have to put in a polythene small sheet, and you can preserve it as that is more, because everything is there in that of the person. You are taking that for analyzing and even transmitting and the thing. Okay. Second level is photograph. Earlier time in Dr. Bhattacharya, B. Bhattacharya, you know, that he in his book, it was written that the photograph which you have a negative with you means the origin of the photograph has to be there. But during that time, that was still a negative and positive era. Any means manual photographic era. So they didn't experiment with the digital Vibron, digital photography. But now we have already come to know that even digital photography also works well. Okay. But condition is nowadays we get in our every camera, we get a beautifying option. That should be off because your aura will be disturbed by that beautification option. Okay. That time
Yeah,
you
you
should,
call that filter option, na? So you
yes,
don't have to use that filter, right?
yes. You should not use the filter. Without filter, when you are using that, you will get a full aura of your body, and those photographs are suitable for even even the photography with the laser printout also is very, it is, I have taken many times a laser printout for as a witness. Again, when you are going back into the technology, you know how laser printer works. Laser printer, they make a fine carbon powder, that is a magnetized carbon powder. So when the drum makes a print, means whatever image, that particular area become magnetic. And when that area become magnetic and rolls inside in the printer, it it that attract the carbon molecule, carbon powder, and attached into the roller. And that roller, when paper you fixing that or prints over that, then there will be a heater. That carbon powder, when heated, the heater, that makes a image there. So you should go everything, should go into deeper level of that and try to understand, see how it is better. That's what I told you. You can have you can make your own cards, and you should get it printed on the, you can have many cards are available on the internet now. But भटक मत जाना, मैं बोल रहा हूं. What are authenticated? Authenticated are only the Yoncombe rates, Yoncombe cards, Yoncombe's Melcom Ray Systems cards. What, trust on that, and you can make. You have the code. You can make it. So and after making it, get the printed out in the laser printout. That's what is a carbon, magnetized carbon. I will show you some demo. I'll show you that even it responds to your magnetism. So for this reference, I may be elaborating much, but it is required for your, because I have understood it. I want you, make you to understand it better. Okay, we'll try some small experiment. Okay. I'll take okay. Now I taken the card printed on the laser printer. Okay. I'm taking a strong magnet. Can you find? I can see it here. I think so. You're not able to. You can experiment with the. It's moving. So it's moving. When you take it near, it is moving. Okay. So with that, you will find that all the laser printers are magnetic in nature. Magnetic, and even you can get that, Xerox also. Xerox means that's the photocopy. That technology is also where you are feeling the carbon powder. Those are all the magnetic, they have the magnetic property. Okay. So here, so we are coming back to our topic. So first we have made how we can imprint the simple. Okay. Next, we'll take, we have understood the how to make a normal one remedy, this one. And what are the function of this? We can make the, we can potentize anything in keeping the input to output. That time what you have to do? Keep everything to 0. You want to do something from potentizing from input to output. So we have, during that time, what are the basic condition? Whatever you take in the in well should be the same type in the out well also. But the quantity may differ. Quantity may differ. You see this, I am using 1 gram to for keeping the sample. So for that thing, what we'll do, I'll take few pills of any remedy, or you can say anything we don't know. Just as some homeopath has prescribed some remedy, but then they generally don't write what they are giving there. So put into these pills, all put into the, okay, put there. Then again, the same in a larger quantity at the, there only 2 are required, 1 or 2 required. Then in another out disk, out well, this one. So after keeping this, now you can ask here. This is the only advantage of this one is, ask what is the potency I can, what is the potency, the 100% to copy whatever there in the copy here to copy from input to output. What is the ideal potency? Because you don't know what that pills are having a potency. See, I'm getting stick here almost. So it is almost 6x potency. Let me check. Yeah, almost 4x potency. Okay, now from input output, just press this, the light will glow, and the same time, whatever you are keeping in the in well will be transferred into the out well in the right potency. Because people are asking, when I put to 0, will it copy the same to same? No. Here the principle is not like that. It is worked on a MGA principle. What MGA principle says? What MGA principle says is, it whenever you are putting into in well, that raises into highest potency, 10 mm potency. Then from there, it filters out what actually potency you require here. Okay. So now whatever we are getting it in well, the out well is, see, there can be different material here. I'm using the same pills. You can use the sugar pills. You can use the water here. And most important thing is, when this light goes off, first you have to lift from the, see, light goes gone. Now first you have to lift this. If you are lifting this first, then everything will be reversed. Means this will raise whatever it is keeping here, it will go into highest potency. Now you removed it. This you are not supposed to consume. You should not take it inside. But the same time, this can be used for future potentization. When you want to in future, you want to make a remedy from the same, or you can say some homeopath has given you some remedy, but you don't know what is it inside, what remedies, but you have got a good benefit, and unfortunately he is not traceable, the doctor is not available, not traceable, or you can say not reachable. That time you can use this way and make that, you can write it here as a sample of so and so, so that you are able to recognize it in the during next time, when you are able to make the remedy in the next time. Understood? So this is how the second operation is, how you can copy from input to output at the right potency. Some people ask me, if I keep it 0, it will copy same to same. No, that is not the, it doesn't come under that principle. It is not the MGA principle. It is that, you have to, it will come, uh, it will become the highest, then it can be tapped to whatever the potency you are requiring. The similar way you have to do for everything. Second one, what else we can do? Now we can do the any remedies potentization. Potentization also, in only there are so many different ways. Like now we have done medicine to medicine, but now we want to make our blood nosode. I told you many times, in the immunity, when I was talking about immunity, I told, when any invader comes to our body, it will check whether is it within my body or not. It is acceptable to me or not. It will see, that our body will see, if whatever is not acceptable to our body, it will fight and make an antibody, right? In that reason, we want to potentize a blood. Then what you have to do? I already told in my previous one of my videos, but I will repeat it here. Okay, then everything, keep everything into 0. Everything should be kept into 0. Take the similar bottles. Take 2 similar bottles. Okay. I'll bring one more bottle. What I do, I'll put a small quantity of water. See, this also comes under our principle. We are infusing this process of thoughts. Okay. So we have made 2 similarly, but you can have a bigger bottle also. Okay. You can have a bigger bottle, so that again that can be added into a 30 ml of that. First, keep it here. Then that we are here, that I will show you again the machine. Yes, I have kept it here. Okay. Then what I do before that, I use the one, I'll show you the live demo. Let me make my own blood potency. Again, I will show myself here. And use this sterile needles, or you can say, see what material you have to use for making the nosode. Which first you have to think where is the root cause of the disease. If it is in the blood, generally blood, every problem will be there in the blood. Okay, so we take a blood as a general rule. Otherwise, you can see I'm taking the acupuncture needle. I was searching for the diabetes lancet that is most painless, and you can do that way, painless, and just click it. You show to your patient that you are doing with a new needle. They'll be bothered about it. So put a, okay. I I took out my 1 drop of blood. See, you have to hold like this because very easily we can do this demo. See, okay. See, now it has become little pinkish. That means 1 drop of blood has come into this. Okay. Now keep that into, again, I'll shift the camera. Put in my 1 drop blood is there. It has become pinkish, and it will be keeping it here. Then I'm using a larger vessel, larger, same, but the material should be same. If it is that plain plastic, it should be plain plastic. It should be the opaque. Opaque means some of you will get the white color and other thing. Okay, and all nosode should be done in the 200 C potency. 200 C. What I have to set? 200 C potency. I am setting it to 200 C potency. Keep it there, here, and press this button. Press this button so that red light is glowing. After one cycle of that, so whatever the blood is potentized. So in the similar way, you can use the any excretion of the even saliva. Doing saliva nowadays they do in for dowsing people. They are very smart. They are using a earbud. Earbud they are using, and they cut a earbud, and they tell to just wet it with their saliva, and they are using it for a potentization. Okay, so long standing my wish to potentize my own blood to overcome our blood, I mean blood-borne diseases. Now it is done for your. I am very happy that I could make my own blood potentized. I do many times to our patient, but we are not able to take care of ourselves because many reasons. Anyway, so now it is off. First thing is that you should take this out first. Okay, then you can add it into the bigger bottle and keep it for your future use. Okay, when you can add some of the saclac also, you get a saclac in the sacrum lactis. So in the homeopathic shop, that name saccharum lactis 30 or 200, you can get those things and add little bit. So it doesn't pollute your sample. Okay. So now make sure that this particular person, it is my own blood. I can, so there is no any problem, but it is raised to the highest potency. So if possible, make your, dustbin, tell your own that patient, pick up this and throw it into the dustbin. Generally, it is generally advised like that, because it has reached, that blood has reached into the highest potency. It will not do any harm, but still we should be, no, be hygienic, and we don't know they are suffering from. They can tell them to take that water and throw into the dustbin. Okay. Now we are doing it. I am doing it because I'm acting as my own, I am own patient. See, I had thrown it into the dustbin. It is not there. Okay. Now, next, what next you can do? Next is the potentization of allopathic drugs, allopathic medicine. When we do that, here also, we are not taking any directly allopathic medicine. We are not prescribing, we are not giving, but thought of that, the intention of that particular thing is given for a two purpose. One is to remove the side effect of that allopathic drug. Second is to supplement in the same form. Want to give the supplement in the same form? That time also we are giving, but in the intention form. There is no physical, meaning physically we are not giving anything. Likewise, you can use many Ayurvedic and so many medicines also. In your practice, you can use, but you can say that, yes, I am infusing the thought of this particular medicine into the water. Nothing is there in this because you are not giving anything. So I will show you one example where how we can do that. I will take out my one more MG. I think so. All of you might be having my MG list. Okay. What MG? Because we are going to do. We'll see the MG list here. Okay. This is the first time I am very proud of myself inventing this system. Inventing this means ये how ये बिल्कुल कोई भी बड़ी चीज नहीं है. But you should know how to communicate with a universal consciousness. How you can talk to universal consciousness, and so that universal consciousness is very clear what you want to do with that. So in that way, I was thinking, because I read all the our radionic why, how did they did it, what all the ways they have found out, what are the method they have used for creating all this. If someone is not having, I will be sharing this MG list. It's very interesting and very busy practitioner. I told you, who is a cardiologist, and they are using this SIM system with a great success. Many have given me a good feedback for the MG system. Okay. See, Ruth Brown and the what do you call Dalava, Ruth Brown, and those all they have given in their testimony, or you can say discussion, that they have used some technique of talking to the subconscious mind. How we can talk to subconscious mind? By using numerology. What is the numerology? Numerology talks about the how we can talk with the numbers. Hmm? So now I'll tell you, I'm taking one allopathic medicine for yeah, somewhere MG list. Okay, for example, I'll take one. Yes. Now I'm taking any or randomly one a remedy. Yes, I'm using one remedy here. See, I'm keeping that into a bottle, a plastic, this one, and in the another plastic one, I'm adding the blank pills, sugar pills, or can say saclac pills. You can use sugar of milk pills. Okay. Now I'm keeping it here, and this allopathic medicine. I want to make a thought, imprint the thought of this particular remedy, and I'm keeping the blank pills here. Now the what are the it may be combination of 10 mg 20 mg like that, but the whole thing will be transferred into the outwell. So what you have to do now, I already told you, I have made my own formula saying that you have to set that 4 and 3. There is a secret here. Why 4 and 3? Huh? Why 4 and 3? We want to communicate with the universal consciousness. We want in a mg format. Mg means you go anywhere in the world, you 500 mg means 500 milligram only. Okay, so that is a universal consciousness you are communicating. You are telling we want mg. So what is the numerical code for m? That is 4. What is the numerical code for the, as per the numerology I'm talking about? Because Ruth Brown has used the numerology, Delaware has used the numerology, okay. Drown, she has used the drone camera she made, Drown, Ruth Drown, she has used the numerology for she found that there is a connection between the numerology and the radionics. So I also used that only. So what I used, M is 4, G is 3. For mg, I am set a mg. Now what we'll do, since we have the facility for the analysis, we will see, and we have a stick pad here, we will see what exactly potency will replicate the correct mg here. We already set m and g here. Very interesting thing. So slowly, but here, it is reverse. If it is this is means 1 mg. Okay. Approximately will rotate and we'll see what level we get a thick, where we are getting sick. Okay. Okay, DM. DM means here if you are keeping it, what I did is just I divided this whole scale into 1000 mg. If you are setting it here, it is as good as 1000 mg. And that with the same I doused and derived the different mg setting. Now here, so I have already supplied to everyone. If not, I will give you the mg list. And I told you many great allopathic doctors and homeopathic Vibrionic practitioners since 15-20 years, they found it's very effective and very nicely be able to do it. Okay, and again we'll do 10 mm also. We are getting a little stick. That is enough for that one. Okay, 1 mm DM. Okay, now it is CM. By keeping 4 and 3, I am getting a stick it here. So this is the right way of determining the potency. And already many people, those who are using my machine, they have the stick pad. This is how we should work. Now it is decided. You can note it down for permanently for this one and just press this button. Press this button. Now don't write in the bottle as the CM potency. You instead write the mg, what CM potency is meant for. Okay. See, how many of you are thinking you don't have the mg list? I don't worry. At the end of this, I will supply you, give you the mg list so that by keeping it at the last 2 digit, you can make the, even likewise you can make you can imprint the thought of that allopathic, homeopathic and even Ayurvedic. When you are doing Ayurvedic things also, you keep it at 4 and 3 and use it. So now it is done. This is the second method how you can potentize the allopathic, and for the benefit of allopathic way, helping in allopathic way without any side effect. You can declare, I want without any side effect. Without any side effect, because you are using your mind. You are imprinting through your mind. So for that reason only, that is enough. Okay. What is the next operation? In the same way, you have made in this one. Now we have doused it for keeping the 4 and 3. That's okay. Now what you have to do? I want to remove the side effect of this particular drug. That time what you have to do? You have to think that this is the has created some problem. We can keep a similar, that again the same thing. Then you fill a water here and set 200 potency. That time no need to douse and all, because starting potency is see here you have to keep not 4 and 3. You have to keep it 0, 0. It means we are doing with a normal potentization. So now after keeping it here, press the button. So if you take this in a small quantity, it's going to reduce the side effect of whatever that particular remedy is created, that medicine is created. Likewise, the first remedy, I'm in my, this is the beginning of my practice, I used, someone has got a, my tenant has got the skin allergic of the erythromycin. I did in the same way, and so within 2-3 hours, that skin eruptions, skin allergy was vanished. Okay, so this is what I am telling you. It is not a just a mere theory. This I have used it, and it exactly works the same way. And my machines and your machines, I always, your machines will be far stronger and accurate than my machine, because I take that much care, so that if a slightest deviation from the standard, I cancel that and remake it. For that reason only, sometime it gets delayed. Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway, I'm trying to search for that MG list. It is not at handy. I'll send it to your WhatsApp. You can just write it down and keep it with you. And on the base, same base, because keeping that, these are the base 336 cards. We will have an option in, with this machine, you can have a base 336 cards also, paying little extra. So no problem. This is how I made it. And in this one, we can set the mg also, because it is 650 mg. That is Gokshura's card it is. So Gokshura, last digit you have to 4 and 3. We have set a 4 and 3, and you have to set it for 100x for making the 650 mg. Anyway, I will explain this one later also. This is how, what we did it now, we have allopathic medicines, the we have made the potency to 200 potency. Okay. Now, the analysis of the chakra analysis. Let us do the chakra analysis. Again, take the, either you take any photograph of any person, or you can say, I told you in my, what are the best witnesses? The direct body secretions, blood, anything like that, which is convenient to you use. Or you can say nail is a very convenient. A nail sample is very convenient, because definitely for those who think they want to grow the nail, them for them, I think so they can give the, even legs, fingernails also they can use. So any fingernails, either they can again use a bottle like this, or you can say use a polythene paper, polythene small covers, you can use and keep it in the, Mr. Suresh, just our imaginary person who has got, let us see with this imaginary person what all the problems he has. Okay, now we'll check his chakras one by one. Okay, now we'll start from the base chakra. What is the base chakra rate? Chakra base. I am referring the numerical materia medica. Numerical materia medica and chakra. Chakra. Okay. We'll go to the main root chakra, whether it is written in a base chakra or it's a root chakra. It is a base chakra, it is written here. 989493. Okay, set 98 94 989493 9894 9894 93 93. Okay. See, you are aware of that. I already told you in the chakra while explaining about chakras. Root chakra, that is governs the Prithvi Tattva. That means that is the earth element. What are the things earth element? The things comes in the earth element. Earth element is that any heavy material, heavy things like solid things. Solid things is like a bone and muscles and anything heavy in that comes that covers under the base chakra. So now we have set a base chakra, and by that we can analyze all the chakras one by one, so that which chakra is more affected. Okay, by doing that, now analysis of the base chakra. Now whenever I told you, whenever you are checking the positive energy, you have to come to 100. You set it to 100. Mr. Suresh, he has base chakra, you keep it to 0. And what is the level of his base chakra from the disharmony? Now I am getting the persons. I have one person, Suresh, in my mind. Based on that, I am thinking. So here, that Suresh's base chakra is around 80%. Okay. Now there is one rule is there in the radionic vibronics. What is there? If any disharmony 15%, the only 15% disharmony is there, no need to worry. It will balance itself. No remedy is required. It will balance itself. Okay. So now he is getting I am getting stick at 80. That means okay. Now I'll जबरदस्ती आगे इसको लेता हूँ. When I say 70, supposing I am getting the stick at 70. Okay. Means he has got a 70%. He needs the treatment. That time what we do? Shift that Mr. Suresh to this one, and to make him 100%, what potency is required? Just base chakra. What potency is required to raise Suresh's base chakra? So now I arrived at 1000x. Okay. So now I will treat it by giving one pulse. Okay. Now what I said here? Base chakra and doused his potency for the making it 100%. For making it 100%, what potency should I give? So David Tansley, he has done a wonderful job in the radionics, and he was also following the both the system, like in Dalawa system and Malcolm Ray system, and many places in the best book called as the Dimension of Radionics. He has wonderfully explained about everything. You will get that books in the radionic section of the Telegram group. You can download. If someone don't have, I will also send through your WhatsApp, or it is there, you can find it. Okay. So in that one, very nicely, how beautifully he has explained. and also how much confidence he has on the Malcolm Ray system will be able to see there in his writing. Once he has written that all remedies made by this machine were in heavy demand. People are asking last time what you give. No, previously there was no any medicine, so he made from the Vibrionic machine. So next time when they came and he gave the original remedy, and that patients were complaining, no, what you gave me earlier was far better than this. So they were asking that particular Vibronic remedy only. Means that much effectiveness is there in the this thought infused water. We can do many things into it. Okay. Now what happened? Now I have given one cycle, and let me check the again shift it into the inval. Again check whether was there any change. 100%, 90. So almost I'm getting a very strong stick here. So within one click, you have to again you have to check within how many minutes it is going to be 100%. Likewise, so you can see now 80% with one click only I can find 80%, and the Suresh, who that Suresh in my mind, his base chakra was healed by from 70 to 90%. I got 80% stick, now 10% is increased within one click. This is how you have to analyze the chakra. We have come to know the base chakra, how what was the energy level, and the after giving one click, how much it is increased. Now we do one thing, compatibility. Now we have understood, no? We can do like that. Many chakras we can take. All the chakras we can take for a. You want another one chakra. If I take, I will take it. But I think so. You have understood. All the 7 chakras we have a rate. Set that rate, and the check the put that witness into the inval input, and so that check whether the how many percentage of this energy is there. It should be 100%. If it is there any deficiency, check. If it is 80, automatically it will cure. But if you think less than that, you keep that again sample into the outwell, treat it, and how many minutes you have to treat, find out by this analyzer button. Check how many minutes you can keep that. Then again that you keep, and again you can check, and you will definitely improve the condition. I think so energy level of that person will increase. One more secret I will tell you. The immediately when you find out the level of this chakra, matlab 70%, when you start thinking that I should energize his chakra, immediately that start working, even though before doing anything. Even though we do before doing anything, when you think about increasing his base chakra level, in his healing starts. Sometime you may wonder, you are telling your one of a client will call you and tell you that I have this and this problem, and you already thinking of that healing. You already thinking of that particular healing, that particular problem. Due to any reason, you got a call and you missed it, but to your surprise, that person already healed. You know why it has happened? That is just by sankalpa itself. When you decide that he should be helped, that time itself that start working. That is a mind. That's our mind so powerful. So another thing which you might found in my previous all machines are all Angrez ka jamane ka. I mean Angrez names hai. Huh? They all Vibro lab, this lab, this lab, that lab. Now I have taken one. This name is Manoratha. I have named it as a Manoratha because here we are using our mind to imprint. It is an extension of our mind. It is an extension of our mind. So that this particular machine is named as a Manoratha. So it takes our mind sample and transfers into the output. Next topic, we'll again make it all zero and say we will now find out the compatibility. Okay. Now Mr. Suresh is my again imaginary. I know who is Suresh, and I think so. I'm analyzing him. Now, what I do, I check his general vitality. First, what is, I told you again, any positive energy, you have to start from 100. So we assume that he has 100% vitality and use the stick pad and rotate it slowly. Mr. Suresh, vitality. Okay, it's 80%. Okay. Now, whether we want, Suresh has come for some particular reason. Like, he has got a headache. Okay. We want to cure that headache. We want to treat that headache. We want to give him some support. What you have to do? What are the remedies we have in our book? Headache, all forms of. Okay. Or you can say we give one belladonna. Belladonna frequently used for headache. We will see belladonna and we'll say how much. Belladonna number is 133165. 133165. Now we are set to 133165. During this time, we need to keep there only. We need to keep that sample in well only. Now again we saw that he was 80%. Again go back to, if we give belladonna to this Mr. Suresh, will his vitality will increase or decrease? Now we'll see. We go again 100. It's all mind game. It is in your mind. All minds are connected. Okay. All minds are connected. For that only I told you in my one about Baba uncle, when I was talking about the immune system, why we get a immune disorder, autoimmune disorder. Why do we get it? If we hate someone, our molecule don't know, our own body cells don't know whether you are hating somebody or yourself, because both are same structure. In quantum physics, anything has got a same structure. They are in communication. They are in the entangled form. So they start hating yourself. That time you get a autoimmune disorder. So similar way here. Now again go back and check. Mr. Suresh vitality is, yeah. No. You see, I am getting almost 95. You're supposed to get like this. If it is suiting to Mr. Suresh, you must get the vitality more than what you have analyzed before. That time we can say that this belladonna, you will be helping Mr. Suresh in a positive way. Okay, that time you want to give him how many times, then again shift that the sample to output. Then either you can press one time or use the pulsate. For how many times, by dowsing we can check this 10, 20 as the minute, seconds we can call. You can either, is it seconds? You just mentally say 10 second, 20 second, or you can convert again into the minutes, then hours. Like that you can use this analysis button in many way. Okay. Now this is helping him. So by this is how we can find out the compatibility of the remedy with Mr. Suresh. Okay. So then what next? The remedy compatibility with this one with a combination of two remedies. Okay. The combination of two remedies also can be checked in the similar fashion. How we can check? You can add any remedy along with this only. Okay, now I'll tell you. Use any of by using along with the some sample. Now I'm keeping it along with the sample, Mr. Suresh sample. Okay. Now for helping him belladonna and this one, both you can use. Otherwise, I have already told you, I'll be giving a card slot in between. You can insert the card and check whether you have to inserting, like already this we have taken a belladonna. Along with the belladonna, we have already got a sufficient increase in the vitality. Generally not required. Supposing he had a vitality of 60%, then after adding the belladonna, it is only come to 80%. Then you can add another material by just keeping along with the Mr. Suresh sample or inserting the card. You will see that is it increasing more than more than 80% or less than 80%. It can also happen so that when you are adding another any material like this, it can go low also. His vitality is 80%. It can go when you want to start looking at this, you can get the stick at 50% also. That time you should think that it is not compatible. It is not compatible to that particular person. Okay. And I think so you have well understood about this one, and I will tell you the last thing in that one in this particular machine is the reverse button. This reverse technique is used. It is used from this technology was borrowed from the Nada Brahma. From Nada Brahma, what was happening in the Nada Brahma is anything Sare Gama Pada Nisa was in a clockwise direction. Sani Dapa Magaresa was in a anti-clockwise direction. When you do Sare Gama Pada Nisa means lower frequency to the higher frequency you are going, it creates a clockwise you can say motion of the energy. Clockwise motion of the energy. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa means like that from one octave to another octave. So it is exactly double. From the lower octave, lower tone to higher tone you are going. That gives a positive response. Now, when you are using it, the negative, stani da pa ma ga re sa. Like means like that. So how when it is used, whenever this, I told you this technology is from Nada Brahma. So I use the same thing. Now you see, there is a one number called hopelessness. Hopelessness. How we are using it? Any one of us want to become hopeless? No. No, right? So earlier machine, we did not have any method to make it a hopeless to hopefulness. We did not have. But in turn, what we used to have, we used to treat it as a homeopathic remedy. In homeopathic remedy, when anything given in a lower potency up to I told you from 0 to 200, it will tonify. From 200 to 50 m, it balances. From 50 m to 10 mm, it reduces. Based on that, I used to tell you all commands and diseases should be set to 10 m potency, so that it will have a reverse effect. Here, but what you can do, we can add little more intelligence to that remedy. How we can add the intelligence to the remedy? By telling it by two ways. One is reverse the hopelessness. Another is setting it to 10 m potency as we are already doing it. So now I will set the number. Hopelessness is the number is 244348.
Sir, but commands too, we were setting at CM, na? CM potency from U1
Commands are
combines.
10 m potency. Even CM
Okay,
also
okay.
no problem, madam. Even
Okay.
higher than the 10 m potency, they are all they are all reverse. They will be reversing it.
Okay.
Anything you want to reverse, like a drain out, yeah, you have to create a vacuum. That is how homeopathy potentization works. See, when you make a potency higher than the 10M potency, that time we create a vacuum of that particular remedy so that it sucks and balances. And commands all are already given by, see, even we give the, it is all Mata Narayani's suggestion that all organ remedies should be set in CM potency, because they are all, they have dosed it and they have come to that conclusion. But see, when we are making the organ remedy, we are setting it to CM potency, but not putting into the reverse mode here. So that's what I found, that reverse is very important. In some time we want to tonify, sometime we want to reduce the effect. That time we will tell to the that universal consciousness what we really want from you. You means universal consciousness. What I whatever question we, because you're all energy healers, you know, whenever you ask the universal consciousness, you should be crystal clear what you ask. When you ask crystal very clearly, you will get whatever you are asking, you will get very clearly. Okay. Likewise, now I have set how much all the digits are set. I'll check once again. 244348. 2, 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 8. 3, 4, 8. And what you have to do? We put into reverse button on. And you, this is a command. Hopelessness is a one sort of command only. So we can say we set to 10M potency. Then take any again bottle and put in. So you take a field or the saclac, put into output. Hopelessness 10M. Already we mentioned when you are putting hopelessness, it will cure the hopelessness. But we have added another clarity to have a, see, universal conscious we are talking. We are setting the hopelessness. How it will come to know the hopelessness you want, or you want to reverse it. You don't want that hopelessness. Now see, set, and when I press this, you will see that reverse button, reverse LED will also glow. Reverse LED will also glow. And suppose in where we can use this again, hopelessness. What is the remedy in the hopelessness? We will be talking about it in a patch flower remedy later. And well in, because some flowers are coded in that way. The gorse is a coded with a hopelessness condition. If someone has got a hopelessness condition, no hopes, they say that yes, it is written. Strike means something. Earth is some meteor is going to strike the earth, means finish. It is going to do like that. Now we are making, for if we take this remedy, we get lot of hopefulness, not hopelessness. We'll get a hopefulness. We'll become, because someone is trying so many things for his job, or I can say get earning, the ways for earning. He's not finding anything. I will, so after some time he is going to lose the hope. Hopelessness, he will become hopelessness. Now this remedy can be used to raise his hopeless, hopefulness. And that time again we use our Mr. Suresh to raise his I don't know where my Suresh has gone. Anyway, yes, here again I got him. So we'll keep it here and put in the pulsate mode. You see, when you're putting in the pulsate mode also, reverse is there, infuse is there. Both has to be there. Then only you assume that hopelessness is been reversed. Okay. This is the
And so for how many minutes or time again we have to check with the
yes.
dowsing, right?
How many minutes we have to overcome this? How many minutes we have to take? We have to do that. We can first assume that these are seconds. We'll do for you. Let me wait for a minute again. See, being this second, this is it 10 second required? He's already raised. I think he's already become all right. 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds is more than enough. I'm finding 10 seconds enough. So again, take your watch. I mean, use your watch and see for 10 seconds. And I think this is enough. Even our machine itself, more than 10 seconds, was getting the stick only. So our this I will show one more thing for you, because what technology I use it here. I will pause because I am going to put this into the public domain. Okay. Now, by now, I think so you have understood. There is something happening inside it. Means there was all in whatever there in this knobs and setting. There is nothing that just for a mental sake or the same, nothing is there. It is definitely inside. There is it is doing something, and at that same way, analysis buttons are so super that you will be able to understand why it is there. I think so. You have all will appreciate whatever the I have taken that much train to make it more and more perfect and more this one, and very soon when new ideas will be added, new the what you call mm, technology will be added into our machine. So again, I think so. Now for today we have touched a lot, but I wanted this was a long standing demand of our instrument, how wonderfully we can use it. If I left anything that please remind me. We'll again take that into the next whenever we are again meeting with this. You have understood almost like making remedy, potentizing, and take removal of the negative impact of the allopathic drug, and how we can see the energy level of the person. First, we have to check the vitality and compatibility. If we add this remedy, if we add base chakra, whether the vitality will increase or decrease. If it is increasing, we have to do. If it is decreasing, we should discard it. It is not the right remedy for that particular person. We have to find something else. So,
So we will
uh,
have to see this recording again, I think 2 to 3 more times, because many things were introduced. And secondly, I wanted to know if we can also do the frequency infusions in some other things, like for that matter, crystals or some pendants or your personal jewelry for that matter. If that can
yeah,
also be
correct.
done on the copper plate.
Correct, correct. This is what Now I'm telling. I was about to say that, but it's within 1 minute I can say. You see, ultimately, what we want from the universe is very clear. Clearly, we should mention. Okay, in the jewelry, sir, Ravi sir is already using that. You can molecular weight and the if we are using it I mean rounded molecular weight, if you are able to use it like mk, that mg what we used in the last 2 digit. Likewise they can use the 3 digit of the molecular weight, so that it will our thought will be guided to that particular metal. If copper is there, you can it will be guided copper only. Suppose when we are using the copper vessel, I am using the remedies for making the silver vessel, gold vessels, and the gold vessel yet to be done. but copper vessels and silver vessels, that remedy will not go and fit into that metal. It will not go. If we want to intentionally go, that time we have to add that molecular weight in the last 3 digits of the machine, so that we are directing through our mind that it should go and energize this yantra, because people are doing with the copper metals, or they are making with the brass, they are using the copper metals, that they are using that molecular weight rounded to the figure, so that we are channelizing our intention to go there and store. Okay, and suppose how we have to remove it. Clear intent, neutralize, you can say neutralize by keeping the same molecular weight. Keep molecular weight. Another, yes, very important thing I forgot to tell you, that how to neutralize the whatever thing we made it, how to neutralize. Simple. How to neutralize? All keep it to 0. Set this to highest potency. Highest potency. Then all 0. Keep whatever you wanted to neutralize. Keep it here. Okay. So I don't want to neutralize anything. They're all very useful. In while demoing, I shown you. So, okay. But anyway, I'll assume that I'm putting something in here. We want to neutralize it. Okay. Set to 10 mm potency. Rest all 0. Everything 0. Then set, just press this button. So what it will be here, it will take the natural environment, natural energies. And here it will take the natural energies in the inwell and push into this output. So it will become neutral. This is what is generally told. Otherwise, if you putting 0 will not become neutral, because it becomes 0, nothing, no potency. Here we want to take all the energies in the inwell and potency to the 10 mm potency. In the same time, one more thing can be done is, if someone we can if someone is even having any problem, we can touch it here, and same time we can make the remedy in some 200 potency, and let him my problem, let him, he says that my eye problem, my headache problem, my knee joint problem, they let them say my knee joint problem, like their intention, their disease intention can be made reverse here, means potentized and also can be given. Okay, anything
So here we
you
have to press the reverse button once we have given that command of, do whatever we want to get rid of. So we have to reverse it or we have to neutralize it.
neutralize, madam, neutralize only, we will not reverse it. We will have to, this is
Okay.
what, this see, all MGA rules are same, whether it is the machine made by me, or in England people, or even it is very clearly mentioned in the our radionics book of Mr. Tansley, David Tansley. He has very clearly mentioned. So that's the same with everybody. Even Satya Sai people also, their machines also work the same way, because they are all MGA only, work on the MGA principle. So they should keep it to highest potency, and then whatever you want to neutralize. For example, you have some pills, previously programmed pills you have already have, but you want to neutralize it. Very rare cases it happens so, but all these pills can be kept on the out disk, and set everything to 0, and take the potency now to highest potency. Press this, it becomes 0, means neutralized with a normal environmental energy. It will put into it. That time it becomes no need to put into reverse.
So
Reverse
even
button.
crystals also, na sir, like crystals also are programmed, and if we want to neutralize it, like we have to use it for another purpose or again energize. So first we can neutralize it, right?
Correct. Neutralize it. Yes. Yes, I told that. When someone, I already told to Mr. Ravi sir also, that you have you got a different crystals with you, but you want to program them and it has gone through so many different people's hand. No, that for that reason you need to neutralize them first. Neutralize them just to make it clean, then and energize again. So for neutralizing, the same technique only. And I told you for crystal putting neutralizing the crystal, you use the even salt water also. All healers they use the salt water, rock salt water, or I can say the crystal salts for removing the negativity. First, let them wash with that, and then put into the pure water. Then connect with this out this one. We have a making in a large quantity. We have given a banana plug here. So use this, clip into that vessel and put a water into it and the crystal, so that crystals will be covered from the all the sides by water, so that neutralization will be far better. Or even programming also, if programming one or two this one, you put a that put into the vessel. I will tell you how to do it. See, we are using, I'm using all these small, the silver vessels for making the remedy. Huh? I just keep, because, see, there are so many, because anything is made, said, has got a meaning. See, silver has got a, high conductivity, and any other metal has got a low conductivity at the bottom. So, in naturally, when you are keeping like this, the electrons will flow from the denser media to lesser media. Means naturally, if you connect a small multimeter which can measure microampere current, you will find it is deflecting. So whatever I say is well examined and well studied and well researched, and I'm telling you. So in this way we get a transfer. So that what I will do, we will have to, like that, I assuming that this is a magnet, I will put into, assuming that this is a crystal, we'll keep this crystal, and again when you press the neutralize, you should be done in immersed in water. That time it will have a better result. So anything else? So when you are putting in the water and cleaning, neutralizing also, that is far better, because it will cover from the water, will covers from all the sides. It will have a better result. Or when you are keeping a crystal, of course, that will spread everywhere. But this is a better advice, so that our we have to agree to our logic also, no, little bit. So our logic says that when water covers from the all the sides to the crystal, that crystal better, cleans better, neutralizes better way. Like this.
Also, sir, for molecular weight, you said we can use three letters or numerologically
Yeah,
on this
molecular.
dial.
For you want to you only, that is used only when you want to, particularly you are want to put your intention to one particular metal.
So, what three letters are required for molecular weight? Like what short form we can use?
Anything, any metal. Suppose you are using you want to infuse it into the silver itself. You can say just Google for a silver molecular weight, that you will get whatever in the 3 digit you get. You set that 3 digit here.
And instead of mg, what do we have to use in alphabets here? Like that was
Nothing.
mg,
No.
milligrams.
We don't need to put anything, because
Okay,
that 3 digit itself will tell our intention, that we are what metal we are, infusing. What
got
metal
it.
you are infusing, that will
Okay,
come to know by 3 letters only. Because no molecular weight is same for any this one. They are unique. Either you can say, you just check which one is a unique one, number or the weight. Ravi sir, which is a
Yes,
unique
sir.
weight or a number? Molecular weight or molecular number?
Sir, which one, sir?
Now, molecular weight is a unique one, or molecular weight is a unique one in the molecules. I will Google for you.
Sir, for gold, you told that molecular weight is 197 like that.
Correct. That means we have to use molecular weight only. It will be unique for that one. So you can use a molecular weight. Just Google for any metal you are using, and even though mixed metal also no problem. In that one, that particular metal we are infusing, rest comes automatically. Okay.
Yes,
I
in
will go.
Google also it is saying that molecular weight is more unique than molecular number of whatever. This
No,
I
we have
just
to use
Googled it.
which one. One is unique. Let me check. So I will let you know. We will let you know in this WhatsApp which one you have to. So already I have checked
Okay.
it, but I have, because since I am not using it on regular basis, because only few specialists you use it, I'll just check. We'll clear our doubt now itself. See, I have Googled. What I Googled is, I will tell you. Molecular weight is unique or molecular number is unique. Okay. Molecular weight can be unique value for a single molecule. Okay. Such unique thing only we have to add. So that is molecular weight you have to use for the setting in this one. Now, any metal, you can say copper. Copper molecular weight is how much? 63.546. So you can use 63. Okay. Last two digit, you can use 63.5. 0.5 is either this and that side. You can use, and next number is 4 only, so that you can use as a 63. You can, if you are adding last two digit 63, it will go into the copper vessel, or copper, you can say copper amulets, or you can say yantras. If they are copper, you can use that. And we'll see what is the molecular weight for silver. Yes, 10, that is 107.8682 is the molecular weight of the silver. Now it is, you can use 108. So beautiful it is, So many, for all our worship, maximum silver vessel is preferred. So you see how holy number it is. We all use in see, it is 107.8682 is a molecular weight. We can use 108. Last 108. Here that zero formula, zero principle will not apply. I told you, no radionic number in the 336 should have zero. That I told you. But here it doesn't apply, because we are targeting the silver here. So that time 108. I can set 1, 0 and 8. We are setting it. The universal consciousness will know what energy I am planning it here will go into the silver. Right? Okay. Any doubts? We'll take again if you have any other doubts. But
Sir, we will be needing like this more sessions, sir, because it is if you continue 4-5 methods in a single session, again we will get little confused. Like
no.
so,
What I'm
each
telling you is, how
uh,
many ways are there we can use this machine? You can, I will be giving you as it is, the recorded version will be giving you. You can make it
okay,
a
sir.
piece by piece, potentization, and the medicine potentization, or Ayurvedic
Hmm.
potentization. Likewise, you can split into many parts. This
Okay,
is
sir.
how, means all the functions of the radionic machine, vibronic machine is explained. It was a long awaited demand from the person, so that, I will know how we can use this machine, because everybody has the machine, but they don't know what are the benefits, how many functions it can do.
Correct,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir, what about the quantity? It is reflects like one bottle of water means if it is 20 milligrams or 100 milligrams or 1 liter.
No, it doesn't. it doesn't matter, because here in Vibronics, we don't say how many milligram it is. 1 drop also will have the same effect. 100 drops also will have same effect. If it can, this, you see, this glass is around 150 ml. So I can keep it here. We can make, or you use a conical shape, one bigger one. Those stainless steel also is okay. If you use this much also, it will infuse, because this is a metal. Metal is connected with whatever we are keeping it here. So no problem. If you want to make in a large quantity, use this clip here, connect to this one. With this, you connect to the crocodile clip, you can make up to 5 liters.
Okay.
No, even you want to put it to a bigger vessel, no problem. You can put into bigger vessel. See, in case of your case, when you want to make the infuse that into the gold, you put a big stainless steel big buckets you can use.
Oh,
You can put any metal, so that metal should be there. So put into that, then clip into that, but you should not earth it. You just put one wooden plank below that vessel, so that whatever you're doing, it is not getting earthed.
oh, it should not be earthed.
Yeah, yes, you should not
Okay.
touch earth. If it is touching earth, see, all your information will go into the earth. Now will not go into the material what you are keeping it.
Okay. Understood, sir.
Sir. Okay, you please, I
Yes.
will, as a, anyhow, whatever the section you want to again. So for that reason only, I made my own blood samples. No, so today you must have come to know how easy it is. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
take a Lancet, diabetes checking Lancet, so that less painful it is. You can make the remedy, and for only those people who are having confidence on you, they believe you do that way. Anyway, it is not going to make anything, and put a new needle in front of them. And this is how we can neutralize the bad effect of the any bad germs are there, or bacteria are there, or you can say viruses are there in within our blood. It can be just like a vaccination it is. But vaccination is grown in the some animals blood and serum and like that, but here it's not like that. It is done within our own product, so it doesn't have any side effect. If it is coming from some the external source, they grow that culture that in a different animals and then inject to our body. That is not the generally said, it is not the good practice. Hmm. Okay, you have given me sufficient time today. So we'll end here. Again, we'll anything else we want again, we will take. Today afternoon again we'll meet, and we'll see what else I have to tell you about this. And I told you this machine whom I will be giving will have a card slot also, so that even you can make the combining with the rate and card also, you can combine together, and you can find the compatibility. As I told you, when just keeping my medicine along with the inwell. So this machine is called as Manoratha, and impressed by the Hanuman Chalisa. So Manoratha Pave. So means I want you to, this should be the chariot for your intention to program. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. So thanks for being with me for such a long duration. Huh? So we'll again meet in the afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, madam.